Okay, so welcome back, class. Welcome back. So as I was saying earlier, okay, I'm saying that if you look at this, okay, let me clear these ones so that it doesn't confuse anybody. Let's look at this example, for example. So if you look at this example that we did, okay, if you look at this example that we did, let me do it as a slideshow so that to help us to see. If you look at this, what do you see here? We are writing a program for area is equal to breadth times length. Okay. Let me even clear one of them so that it's not. So it's just for this. Okay. So this for this program, which we did, and then we are saying that the program is area of a triangle is equal to breadth times height length. Okay. Breadth times length. The input we said were what? Breadth and length. The output was area, the message for breadth, the message for length. So let me even make some corrections here so that it will help us to better understand it. So I'll make it MSG capital B, and this one MSG capital L. So these are the length and the breadth.
Betty.
Okay, so let's go on. So look at this. Look at this example. Look at this example. You see that clearly for this example, you can see clearly that the inputs are breadth and length. The output is area and a message for breadth, a message for length. Is that okay? A message for breadth, a message for length. So in the end, these messages, you see that I said that they should store a certain value. And I said I haven't done that with you, so I don't want to be so yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Okay. You see that at this point, this place, let me use the spotlight. Okay, so you can see it here. The inputs are breadth and length. The outputs are area, MSGB, which means a message so that the person will see this thing. So this variable, MSGB, I stored the equal sign you see here is actually called assignment operator in programming. But I haven't gotten there. That's why I don't want to bother you much. Okay. That's why I said just name the variable. So this assignment operator is storing this string. That is why you see it in quotes. The quote means it's a string. This string of characters, which is enter breadth. Okay. Then the MSGL is also storing this string enter length. So when I say output, I bring this command output MSG B, which I'm supposed to do that. I did it MSG high. Okay, forgive me. Okay. Let me make the changes. So immediately I bring output MSG B. Okay. The person will see that message on the screen that enter length. The person does not see the variable. The variable, it is hidden in the memory. You, the programmer, is the one who created it. It's the data that is stored there that will show on the screen. Because I gave the command output here. Are you okay? And I brought this variable here. Because I'm saying this variable is an output, it's containing an output data. Are you okay? So this variable will bring that message which is inside, and the person will see it. And after that, the person has to input the number for the breadth. Inside this variable breadth. Please, are we okay? So with that said, someone should tell me what will be, and we have identified from here that these are the input data, and then the output data variable. So someone should tell me the output data. What will be the output data? And why, what will be stored there? When you tell me, you should tell me what will be stored there. Okay, so I'm still waiting. Please, I hope you get it now. Michael, you can speak now.
The variable input output variable will be MSG name, and then the data that will be stored, that will be please enter your name.
Good. Okay, so for now, I won't bother myself with please enter your name there. I won't even put it there. I just want you to name the variables.
Okay.
I want you to just understand the fact that for every input, I told you that thing, that for every input variable you create, you have to have a corresponding output variable for it. Because before anybody can enter anything into an input variable, you have to see a message or see something printed on the screen, or even an icon or a picture before you know what to do. Do you understand? So you have to be a variable which will store that icon or that message or that picture, okay, to display it on the screen. Okay, so let's go. The next one. Anybody? Anybody? Okay, Manuela.
Okay, I think the output variable can be, for the lessons, can be MSGA, and then the name to store the enter name, enter it will be stored in that MSGA.
Okay, thank you very much. So MSDA. Okay, then the next one. Anybody? Okay, Manuela has answered one. Somebody should answer the next one. So I hope, Mr. Watson, you understood what I said. Okay. Thank you.
Yes, please. But quick one. With the age, would the message be A or noun?
So the age, the message will be please enter your age. So that will be that's what will be stored. You see, that was what will be stored there. Okay. So
Okay.
Mr. Watson, don't bring the whatever you understand, keep it. Don't bring it here. I want you to understand it from. I'm trying to build it up again so that you get it well. So I'm saying that for any program you write, there will be input data and output data. The output data is shown on the screen. The input data is taken from you, the user, into the computer. And for the two of them, you have to create variables for them. Please, are you okay with me?
All right, sir.
Good. So for any input data that you are supposed to enter into the screen, you are supposed to have a corresponding output data variable. Okay, so if you are trying to enter something into the screen, okay, and it will be stored into an input data variable, then you're supposed to also have a corresponding output data variable, which will bring something on the screen for the person to know what to enter into that input variable, data variable. Are you okay? Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Okay, who was online? Who was come to speak? Mrs. David. Yeah, please, you can speak.
Yes, the variable for the program study is MSGP.
Okay. For the program of study. Okay.
MSG.
Okay, next one. Next one. You can speak.
Fair.
Yeah, please, you can speak. Christian.
Okay, so please uh, the variable for the year of admission will be MSG capital YOA.
For the year of admission.
Yes, sir.
Okay. YOA. So I'm
Yes.
trying to make it a bit is this one okay?
Yes, it's okay.
Okay. So you see it. So we have our input data variable, then we have our output data variable. These are okay. And you see it corresponds. So before the person will enter anything into the name, for it to be stored inside this name variable, this MSGN variable with the whatever message is stored in it, like please enter your name, please enter your first name and you understand, any message you put there will first show on the screen before the person can enter anything. Is that okay? Yes. Into the input data variable. Please hope you are clear with me. Okay, so the logic is like that every time this one comes first, this one comes first in terms of the command. So I'll have a command of output, whatever is stored here first, then input, whatever is stored inside this one next. Sorry, input, that means that the person has to enter something into it, not whatever is stored there. The person has to enter something into this variable. Okay, then the next one, I'll have output, that's the output command. And then this variable will then come with any message that is stored in it. So the variable, whatever is stored in that variable will come out. Like please enter your age. Are you okay? Then after that, I have the next one as input. Then the person will enter the age, the number. So that's how it goes for all of them. Please, I hope you are clear. So you should be able to identify. It should be easy for you to identify input data variables and the output data variables. So what will happen is that when I send you the slide, there is an assignment that I'll send to you. And what I want you to do is that I want you to simply put just what I want you to do is just to find the input data variables, create variables for them, find the output data variables, create variables for them. That's what I want you to do. I hope you are clear with me. That's all that I want you to do. So please keep that in mind and please do that for me. Thank you very much. I hope it's clear enough. What I'm saying. Please, any questions so far? Any questions so far? Please, you can ask your question. If anybody has a question, you can ask. Okay, so I'm going to send you that one and then you find it out. Okay, so with that, since it's 9 o'clock, I'll call it a day. I don't want to stay sure about it. Hey, no, it's not 9. Almost 9, sorry. 10 minutes to 9. So if you have any question, please you can ask. Any question. So let's try this last example. before I give you that time. So let's try this one. I hope you can still see my shared screen, right? So I'll just put it. Okay. Okay. So within the next 10 minutes, we use that till 9 o'clock. So this is the program. So please tell me what will be the input variables, what will be the output variables. Okay, so that is it. So please tell me what will be the input variables, what will be the output variables. So here we want the input variables here. Okay, so what will be the input data variable? Anybody? Anybody?
We can say the first input, since there are two numbers to compare, so we can say the first input variable can be NUM1 number. That's number one.
Can be number. So I should spell number, right?
And you can just use NUM1.
One. Okay. Number one. Okay. Then which other input data variable? The next.
The next input can be num2.
Okay, the next one can be num2. Okay. Thank you very much. Then the output data variables.
Sir.
Yeah. Hello.
Please, since you don't know the numbers, it's not advisable to use letters instead, because the 1 and 2 are already numbers.
I don't understand what you're saying.
So since we are comparing two numbers you don't know, it's not
advisable to do what?
To use 1 and 2 are to use letters as an alphabet.
So you think the one has an implication on the comparison or something?
Yes.
No. I told you that when naming variables, you can use numbers, but numbers should not start. They can be at the end or in the middle. So the num1 here is just referring to. So you think we should use maybe first number, right? Something like that. That's what you're saying. Is that what you're saying?
No, say like this
Instead of saying
X
num1, you
or
should
maybe
say first. Is that what?
num A and num B. Please, I'm trying to say
Okay, so we should use num A and num B. Yeah, it's the same thing. We can use num A and num B. It's the same thing as this.
should use
No, it's the same thing. The thing is, you can use a number in naming a variable when it's not starting but it's at the end. Please, are you okay? Hello? Please, do you understand it? Mr. Christian?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So using a number is not anything. Yeah, using a number is not anything. Okay, it's permissible in naming a variable. So num A and num B is also very much acceptable. Somebody can also say first number, second num. So first num, second num. So the person can say. Is that okay?
Yes, sir. I'm okay.
Any other question? So if there's no other question, please let's go ahead and bring out the output data variable. So this time around, Emanuela will not, because she has finished her session with the answering of questions. So Mr. Christian, you can start for us. Or you have muted yourself. So who can start for us? Who can start for us? The output data variable. I said that for every input data variable you create, they have to be what? Okay, so except you are dealing with loops and things like that, then that one you don't care about any output data variable. But normally, if it's not a loop or a self-sustaining like executing loop, you need to have that. Yeah, you can have loops with both input and input data variable corresponding to the output data variable. Yeah, please. Somebody is speaking. You can speak. You're ending by 9. I want us to end exactly by if it's a lap, just 2 minutes or something. Yeah, David, it seems you're speaking. You can speak. Or who?
MSG N1.
Okay. So you said MSG what?
N1
N1.
for first number.
Thank you.
And MSG N2.
If you are done, so this MSG N1 will store what? Please, can you enlighten us on it? It will store what? What will it store to display on the screen? Anybody? What will it store to display on the screen? Anybody who can help us? Wow. Okay. I said anybody who can enlighten us? Why that? What to be stored inside the MSG? It's going to be stored inside the MSG N1.
Num1.
So what will be stored there? What will be stored there to be displayed on the screen?
Please enter first number.
Good. So a message that please enter first number so that the person will see that on the screen when we bring the command alongside with it. Are you okay? Then what will be displayed inside num1? What would the person put inside num1?
The numbers he wants to compare. That is the first number if it's 2 and 3 or 0 and 1.
Okay. Thank you very much. So the number that the person wants to compare is what to enter in. So I believe this has really been a great session where we are able to understand what input data is and what output data is and what should be in them. Okay. So thank you very much for your time. For this. So we have started the programming because when you're able to do this, it becomes easy to declare your variables. Okay. So we'll look at data types the next time we come, and then we'll do one example of this, and look at data types the next time we come, and then do another example of this, so that at least for our declaration of variables, we know we can do it for any programming language. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. Any question before we leave? Any question? If no question, thank you very much for your time. Really good. Thank you. Bye-bye. So good night. Have a good night.
Same to you, sir.
Thank you, sir.